and murdered oranges led on board ship the comedy to shade. Candle graceful the brightly seducing down the door to saddle swords and meeting place. We have no place to go. Then we relieve the footsteps word, the hallelujah crowd. Too late but wait, the long-legged babe that lifts asleep around. So past the Adrianapolis, the prayers are all combined. Take down the flags of ownership, the walls are falling down. Josh Robbins, guitar. A bell to hold Columbus to perimeters of nails. To see the mama's golden touch could give us world beyond.
And now, with great thanks to Sage and Rob Hirschfield, who filmed and edited our pageant, and great thanks to all the participants. We had a blast doing this, our Christmas pageant.
Good morning. I'm Kelly,
And I'm Bear.
and we're here to welcome you to our annual No-Rehearsal Christmas pageant, presented virtually for the very first time, thanks to Sage and Rob Hirschfeld, who filmed and edited it, and everyone who came out last Sunday to play the parts. Let's begin by singing.
There's one you might know. Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, go!
The season of the winter solstice has been celebrated in one form or another for thousands of years. 100 different cultures have told stories about how the birth of their gods took place at this time of year. In the Northern Hemisphere, we tell stories about how light, hope, and life are returning to the world. Darkness is good for rest and root growth, but it's hard to see where you're going and what's coming at you when you're in the dark. So humans like to celebrate light. Today, we will present the Christian faith story, as Christianity is one of the sources of our UU faith. It's the story of a special baby, a child of God as all babies are, a child called Jesus, who became one of humanity's great teachers. Today, this story is wrapped not only in swaddling clothes, but also in wonderful carols, which also contain some earth-based solstice elements, like this one.
Let's do it. 1, 2, bows and go. Bows of holly. Bows of holly. Deck the halls, here we go. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. La 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 la. Roll the ancient Yuletide carol. La 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 la. Boughs of holly. Boughs of holly. Sing it. Boughs of holly. See the blazing Yule. See the blazing Yule before us. La 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. La 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 la. Follow me in merry measure. La 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 la. While I gather up Yuletide treasure. La 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 la. Boughs of holly. Boughs of holly. Now pick one of those. Deck the halls. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Holly, la 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 la. Deck the halls, holly, la 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 la. Holly, now our gay carol. Holly, la 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 la. Holly, our gay carol. Holly, la 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 la. Boughs of holly. Boughs of holly. Boughs of holly.
Here is the Christmas story. It happened a very long time ago in a land far away. A couple named Joseph and Mary had to make a journey to the city of Bethlehem because there was a new law that said everyone had to return to the city of their birth in order to pay their taxes. Joseph was worried about Mary taking this trip as she was going to have a baby very soon, but Mary wanted to be with her husband for the birth of their first child. It was a long trip to Bethlehem, 3 full days of walking. Mary was glad when they could see the rooftops of Bethlehem in the distance. Joseph, she said, let's stay at the first inn we come to. I think our baby is almost ready to be born. But when they got to Bethlehem, they found the little town crowded with people. They stopped at the first inn they came to and knocked on the door. The innkeeper told them, I'm sorry, there's no more room here. At the next inn, the innkeeper said, we're full. Try the place 3 streets over. It's bigger. Joseph tried another place and another place, but everywhere it was the same story. Sorry, no room for you here.
Finally, when it was almost night, they saw a house at the edge of town with a light in the window. Joseph knocked at the door and told the innkeeper, please help us. We need a place for the night. My wife is going to have a baby soon, and I don't think she can travel any farther. And the innkeeper said, there's no room in the inn, but don't worry. We'll find some place for you. The innkeeper showed Mary and Joseph to a quiet little barn where the animals were. It was clean and warm and smelled like sweet hay.
And on that very night, in that barn in Bethlehem, their little baby was born. It was a boy, and they named him Jesus. Mary and Joseph wrapped him in the soft swaddling cloth and made a little bed for him in the hay. That night, like every night, there were shepherds in the fields outside Bethlehem, watching the flocks of sheep. The shepherds were surprised and amazed by a very bright light in the sky and a strange song coming from nowhere and everywhere all at once. It was angels, and they were glorious. After sharing the joyous news, the angels went to see the baby born in a stable in the city of Bethlehem to tell him hello. What a beautiful baby!
After the angels had gone away, the shepherds remembered what they had said, that a wonderful baby had been born and that they could find him by following the brightest star in the sky. So the shepherds all said to each other, "Let's go look for that baby." They had no trouble finding the stable because of the bright star, and sure enough, there inside were Mary and Joseph, watching over their little baby, Jesus. And the shepherds saw that Jesus was just stunning. Now, everybody, I want you to join me in saying, "Oh, what a beautiful baby." Are you ready? Oh, what a beautiful baby. Then the shepherds went away and told everyone what they had seen.
On this same night, 3 wise ones saw the bright star and said to each other, "Look at the amazing star. It must be shining for something very special." The wise ones loaded up their camels with treasures and traveling supplies and followed the star all the way to Bethlehem. Jesus was very young when the wise ones found him, but they knew he was special. What a wonderful child. This child will be our teacher. And they gave him their gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Mary and Joseph wondered for a long time about all of these things that happened when their child was born. It's astonishing that all these people would come to see our baby and give us presents for him. They don't even know him. When Jesus grew up, he was a courageous teacher, just like the wise ones said. And one of the most important things he tried to teach people was to love each other and to treat all people, even strangers, with kindness and care. And people who have tried to follow his best teachings have become better people and have spread light through their world, which is what we are here to do. Tonight, we shared the Christmas story about one special baby. But this baby isn't the only special one. Every child is a treasure, is a wonder, and a miracle. And as they grow up, they are always and forever a treasure, a wonder, and a miracle.
I invite you to say these words with me from Sophia Lyon-Fawes. For so the children come, and so they have been coming. Always in the same way they come, born of the seed of man and woman. Each night a child is born is a holy night. Fathers and mothers sitting beside their children's cribs feel the glory in the sight of a new life beginning. Each night a child is born is a holy night, a time for singing, a time for wondering, a time for worshiping.
Oh, my love, we've had our share of tears. Oh, my friend,
Hark how the bows, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is the song with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they bound, raising their sound. Oh, hill and dale, telling the tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, merry, merry Christmas. All listened, all without end, their joyful tone to every home. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is the song with joyful ring, how caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound. Oh, here and there, telling the tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, merry, merry Christmas.